What's going on? You already know it's your boy's World's Best Cutter, and you tuning live right here to DMV ILLEST Barbers, right here in Iverson Mall in front of you. Already know Cody's Barbershop, been here 30 years. Now come back and holler at us. Tune in.
What's going on, fam? This is me, Ron B, and thanks for tuning in on the DMV's ILLEST Barbers. This is our first show, and the reason why we got this show going on is because we want to find some of the illest barbers right here in the DMV area. That's right, some of the illest barbers right here in the DMV area. Today I'm going to ride out to Clinton, Maryland to go holler at my man Shawn to check out this barbershop. I'm on my way right now. In the meantime, I need y'all to check out this segment called Barber Tips with my man Sinclair.
I'm Aaron Sinclair here at the Sinclair Signature Barbering Suite, and you're watching Barber Tips. Professionalism in barbering is very, very important, but unfortunately it's one of the things that's most often overlooked. What I'm going to do is give you 3 fundamental components you want to keep in mind as a barber as it relates to professionalism. Number 1, the most important thing to keep in mind at all times is this is a customer service industry. Without customers, we literally do not have an industry. You want to make sure that you make your customers and your clients feel appreciated and that you don't take advantage of their time or the opportunity for them to come and patronize your business. The second thing you want to keep in mind is the quality of your workplace environment. Creating a professional atmosphere and a professional ambiance is what's going to keep people coming back to see you, or what's going to stop people from coming to see you. Regardless of how good your skills are, how well you may cut hair, how much people may love the conversation when they come in, if the workplace environment is not conducive to a professional ambiance, unfortunately people ultimately will not come back to see you. The third thing you want to keep in mind as it relates to a hair care professional in this industry is that time literally is money. If you're bad managing your time, if you're always running late, if you're taking advantage of your customers and your clients' time, ultimately people are going to stop coming to see you, and they're going to go find a professional that's more conducive to managing their time and respects time better. As a customer, there's 3 things you want to keep in mind as it relates to professionalism for your barber or for your hair care professional. As previously stated, time is literally money, so you want to make sure as a customer you don't abuse the privilege of having to come and see your barber or see your hair care professional, and you want to make sure that you're always operating in a timely manner. If you have a 2 o'clock appointment that you have to get to and you're running late, make sure you contact your barber or your hairstylist. Let them know. Second thing, you want to make sure that you respect the profession that your barber has chose to invest his or her time into. Barbers essentially are artists. They take their craft very, very seriously. So they expect for a client or a customer to ultimately take it as serious and just show that level of respect and appreciation for the craft and the time that's being put in on that person. You want to make sure that it's a mutually beneficial situation, but most mutually beneficial situations always start with respect as it relates to professionalism. And the third thing that you want to keep in mind, again, time. Make sure that people feel appreciated when investing time. It should be a reciprocal appreciation of people's time, and ultimately you want to make sure that you have a pleasant experience when you come to see your hair care professional, not just a pleasant service. Hopefully you'll find this information beneficial. Again, I'm Aaron Sinclair here at the Sinclair Signature Barbering Suite. Thanks for tuning in to Barber Tips.
Hey y'all, we here with Verse 10 Barbershop in Clinton, Maryland. I'm here with my man Shawn. He's the owner. What's up, Shawn, man?
What's going on with you, man?
Hey man, look, let me tell you something. This shop right here, lady. Like, it's a shop I've never really even thought about the concept. You got the football, the TVs, you got everything laid out the way us guys, us fellas like, man. That's a good idea, good concept. I like it a lot. Like, that's on real, man. You always been here? Like, how long you been in here?
We've been here for almost a year and some change. It was originally across the street, but First Attempt been around since 05.
05?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you something. I cannot really explain how ill When I mean ill, how ill this spot is, man. Like this is a really great spot. The concept was great. The other spot that you was at, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was first attempt, but was it set up like this too, or was it different, or what?
Yeah, it was pretty much the same thing. It was all football oriented, you know, theme type shop. The station was a little bit. I wanted to go for like a locker room feel. So at the other shop, it was each station was more like you would have in a football or locker room or high school locker room. So,
okay, all right. Yeah, that's what's up. So, tell me something with coming here as opposed to the old shop. Is this just not the same concept? I mean, it's the same concept, but it's not the same. How you said you like locker room,
right?
So with this shop, what's the feel for this shop as far as how you want to do it?
The concept is still the same. It's still, but we want to do a little bit more with this space. So that's why we moved here. Still community based. Everything, as you see, most of the pictures you see on the wall are kids and teenagers that come through the shop. That play youth sports. So that's basically still the same concept what we're going for.
So what made you want to pick up the Clippers? Why did you want to become a barber?
Man, sitting in the shop on Saturdays, I just like the respect and the camaraderie that came from going to the barbershop on Saturday mornings and watching the whole barbershop vibe. That's what made me. I looked up to my barber. I didn't look up to the dudes on the block. I looked up to my barber. You know, just to respect how he carried himself and how everybody looked at him in the neighborhood.
Cool. So when you doing your haircut and you see the reactions of your clients, how does that make you feel, man?
Wow. Feel like you make me feel special first of all, because everybody can't do this.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So when a dude get out of the chair, look in the mirror, and be like, man, I appreciate you. You know, I thank you. Because it's easy for me to be like, that ain't that bad, because I can go home and cut my own hair. But like I said, everybody can't do that. So the gratification, you know, being able to make somebody day with a haircut.
Yeah. So do you think a haircut is just a haircut?
Oh, nah. A haircut is more than a haircut.
Okay.
A haircut is status.
Yeah.
You know, you got a nice haircut, you're gonna be looked at differently.
Right.
You know, I get clients and I have people that they come back to me the next week.
Yeah.
They say, man, 4 or 5 people walked up on me like, who cut your hair? Right. So it's like a haircut is status. Go out here and get a haircut from anywhere. You can't get a good one all the time.
Right. Nah, that's important. Well, look, I got some more questions for you, but I'm gonna come back to check out this next segment with your boy Jimmy is the Legend.
My name's Jimmy Wood, and I'm a barber full time. I first started picking up clippers and cutting hair when my younger brother and his friends wanted me to cut their hair, and then I started cutting my own, and then more friends wanted haircuts. I knew I wanted to be a barber when I first moved to like DC, Maryland area. I was working a retail job on a military base, and I really enjoyed the customers coming in. They were excited to see me and excited with my interactions, and I decided to pair that with like a haircutting skill set and make this a career. Good customer service is probably the most important thing in this job. You can be an average barber and like kick ass behind the chair if you just show up on time, respond to your clients on time, and just like give good service. Like you could be, haircutting is like the least important thing in being a barber almost. Nah, haircuts is not just a haircut. It's like definitely part of your image. It's definitely part of, you know, your day-to-day, how people respond to you. So for some people, a haircut's just a haircut. For most of my clients and people that come to me regular, it's a lot more. It's like their image, it's who they are. It's, you know, become something very important to them. Oh, Jimmy is Legend. I've had that name since MySpace. And it's from a band that I like and a movie, so it's combined. So it's the movie I Am Legend. There's a band I really like that's called He Is Legend, and they were releasing a new album. And they're like, everybody changed their name to Your Name Is Legend. And then I did that, and then I just liked how it looked. I liked how Jimmy Is Legend looks. And and as my name, and I just kept it. It was my MySpace name, it's my Instagram name, my Twitter, Snapchat. So stuck. People seem to like it. So. Christmas Eve 2 years ago, the furniture store next to the shop I was working at caught on fire, and me and 3 of the barbers in the shop went over with the fire extinguishers and attempted to put this fire out until the fire department showed up. And then that was at like 9 a.m. on Christmas Eve, and then we proceeded to cut hair the rest of the day, and all of us had like the busiest day of the year, like right after like fighting a fire in a mattress store. It was an exciting day. I had like one of the busiest, it was like the busiest day I'd ever had up until that point. So like, I got off work and I was like hanging out with my boy Kenny, and we just like looked at each other like, did we just like make a ton of money, put out a fire? I think we had a couple drinks. You know, it was just like a crazy day, the whole, how everything played out. And then we just looked at each other and just like laughed. So that was probably one of my best memories. Good old Hyattsville.
Hey y'all, we back with my man Shawn at First and 10. Hey man, Shawn, look, this is a real unique area right here. Explain this. You got Maddens everywhere, you got TVs. What's good, man?
Basically, we set this to the side for when the young people come in. Not just young people, sometimes grown adults sit over here, but just to get away from actually we taking care of business. When you come over here and play the game, watch a little TV.
Okay, that's pretty much it. So they can wait.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool, cool. And you got the hat on, so the Bears is where it's at with you, right?
Yes, sir, since 85.
Alright, cool. The Redskins all day. But look, get back to the segment with Paid for the Bay video.
They don't hear their mother calling them, but they hear that motherfucking ice cream truck. The ice cream man is coming!
New town, new motherfucking program. I know you see the Barber Guru slogan. You see the fans, see him lay, see him lead proper. No team sicker than the royalties roster. Step your game up, get your whole squad cut. Everybody skills 5-star platinum. Feel the love when it come to royalty cuts. Everybody eats, beat, clientele's up. Leave feeling like a king, we the dream team. Don't forget to cop the Guru ice creams. Get your hat, get your tees, get your swag up. Spit 16 bars that'll trash ya. Got it on smash, haircuts, even braids. Make a stop next door to cop the new J's. If it ain't 1320, it's the wrong stop. Everything valid, this is where it all pops.
Yeah, getting paid for the fade ice cream. Ball late day, I ain't talking pipe dreams. Guru do it big like a movie theater screen. If you ain't know, you know now. We all about the cream. Get paid for the fade ice cream. Ball late day, I ain't talking pipe dreams. Guru do it big like a movie theater screen. If you ain't know, you know now. We all about the cream.
I might look light, but I'm super heavy like the Guru brand. I'm armed and ready. I'll line your ass up cause my hands are steady. Cutthroat sharper than a machete. The Royal Squad always getting fetty. We got fam to feed so it ain't optional. So many blurry fades I need to see in optical. Cut so sick we should be working at a hospital. The clientele flow's unstoppable. G-U-R-U is gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah, getting paid for the fade ice cream. Ball late day, I ain't talking pipe dreams. Guru do it big like a movie theater screen. If you ain't know, you know now. We all about the cream. Getting paid for the fade ice cream. Ball late day, I ain't talking pipe dreams. Guru do it big like a movie theater screen. If you ain't know, you know now. We all about the cream.
Check.
Getting paid for the fade, I'm popping, we putting numbers up. Brian James in the final, that Kyrie Irving touch. Major fades and major gear, that's what we serving up. You now rocking with the best. Guru, I got it tatted so they know it's real. We putting pressure on competitors. The goal is make a meal, to make a meal, to make another meal. The hustle super sick. Fade game on flick, you see the flicker in the wrist. Hustle all day and night till like 11:36. Then hit the bank in the morning at 8:30 with major chips. Put the portion on repeat, make them stand and shake the wrist. We got the sauce, we got the flavor. How you wanna take your pick? Caliente with the flow, I melt the beat the way I spit. Getting paid for the fade, I'm like Jordan in 96. GU, R to the U would be the team. If you ain't know, you know now. We all about the cream, yeah.
You don't have no eyes. You didn't get none. You didn't get none. You didn't get none. You didn't get none. 'Cause you are on the welfare.
Hey y'all, look, I had an ill time out here in 1st and 10 in Clinton. Hey look, thank y'all for watching, man. Check us out next time on our next show. I'm Ron B, and this is DMV ILLEST BARBERS.
Everybody skills 5-star platinum. Feel the love when it come to royalty cuts. Everybody eats, B, clientele's up. Leave feeling like a king, we the dream team. Don't forget to cop the Guru ice creams. Get your hat, get your tees, get your swag up.